The plant pictured here is Chlorophytum comosum, the spider plant. Spider plant typically grows 12 to 18 inches high and 18 to 24 inches wide. It does have a stem, but the stem is so compressed and short that the plant appears acaulescent, as seen here. Usually it's grown in a hanging basket. The leaves are quite long, 12 to 18 inches long in fact, and they're recurved away from the center of the plant. They also canaliculate, as you can see here, that deep groove in the middle of the leaf. Now this leaf is green, but the large majority of spider plants you'll find out available for sale are going to be variegated like the one on the title slide. In addition, these plants have parallel venation. It's not very easy to see the veins in this picture because this is a straight green leaf, but if you look closely, particularly in the bottom left corner, you'll see those parallel veins. Things like leaf shape and size and venation are going to be very important for houseplant identification because we don't have a lot of the other features that we have with some of the other groups of plants. We don't have a lot of flowers or fruits necessarily, or bark or those sort of things always, so paying attention to leaf color and venation is going to be key. Now the unique thing about spider plants are that they produce stolons which hang down from the plant, and then it forms flowers on those stolons and eventually plantlets. So here's a flower bud. It's a pretty small white flower. And when that flower bud opens, you get a 6-tepaled white flower, as you see here. Again, less than an inch in diameter, probably closer to 1/4 or 1/2 an inch. But what spider plant is most known for are the plantlets that form. This plant is almost always seen growing in a hanging basket because the stolons hang down pendulous from the rest of the plant, and then they bear these plantlets or tiny plants along the stolons. So here you can see one forming the typical Chlorophytum comosum foliage, which is going to be quite long eventually, but still fairly narrow. The leaves of this plant are only going to get about 3/4 of an inch wide. Now you can break off those plantlets, plant them, and have a whole new spider plant, which is why they're so ubiquitous, because they're really easy to propagate. So with that, we conclude our discussion of Chlorophytum comosum, the spider plant.